Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 Creative Director details character mechanics and difficulty options. Publisher Kepler Interactive and developer Sandfall Interactive have announced the turn-based RPG, Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 will launch for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, PC via Steam and Epic Games Store, and Xbox Game Pass on April 24th. Sandfall explained another aspect of Expedition 33's deep customization of characters and playstyle, which you set up before you enter battle. The game's innovative Pictos, modifiers tied to gear, evolve into passive abilities referred to as Lumina after 4 battles. Broche talks about wanting Clair Obscur, Expedition 33, to feel like a real game rather than just being something that looks pretty. Because of this, characters in the game all play differently, and players also have the choice to make use of their unique mechanics and skill trees to figure out their own playing style. For example, one character, Loon, has a mechanic whereby every time she casts a skill, she will generate a stain, up to 4 at a time. She can then consume these stains across the battle, amplifying her abilities in various ways. Pardon the pun, magic is in finding the right combination for your playstyle. Each character boasts their own unique mechanic, from Gustav's overcharged arm to Seal's use of sun and moon-based foretell charges. "We didn't want the game to just be a pretty face," said Broche. "We wanted it to be like a game that feels like a real game." So, every character has their own playstyle, and you can really play them in a lot of different ways, but they also feel very different from each other, and they all have their unique mechanics and their unique skill tree. So what's very cool is that, when you play through the game, you will change your equipment a lot, and you will get more and more Lumina, and at the end of the game you have a full list of passives that you can either activate or deactivate, and this allows some crazy build opportunities, he explained. "This is where we really make some crazy combos, and this is where we expect players to really break the game, and we hope they break the game because it's made for that." Speaking about the game's mix of real-time elements with turn-based combat, Broche also spoke about some of the design decisions taken with the game, such as the fact that players can't simply rely on parrying all enemy attacks, and that dodging will also be an incredibly important mechanic to master, especially on harder difficulties. For all the strategic options on offer, it's the visceral, real-time elements of the turn-based battle system that leap front and center in every bit of gameplay we've seen. While this is a crucial part of gameplay, and will certainly appeal to those looking for an experience which challenges both mind and reflexes, Broche assures those of us lacking, shall we say, Sekiro-caliber timing will have options. "So, you're not supposed to parry everything, of course, that would be far too hard," explained Broche. "So, we have difficulty options in the game, and depending on the difficulty options, the parry window and dodge window will be bigger or smaller. If you are playing in hard mode and you don't dodge at least 50% of the attacks, you'll have some trouble. If you are in normal, it's a bit more forgiving than that, and if you are in easy, if you build your characters correctly, at least, you will go by without having to be a master dodger." Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 is slated for release on April 24th and will be coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X/S.